Today we got news about LSU's brand going global. LSU is already a global brand. Everyone across the country, across the world knows LSU athletes. And it's also helping the fact that LSU athletes are starting to be from other countries. You know, you got, or at least with firm international heritage like B.J. Ojulari, Nigerian heritage, first generation Nigerian American. Then you got Ali Gay, who literally came from Gambia. And so you've got LSU starting to really knock over some boulders in the international world, you know, as it concerns with LSU as a brand. And we got some more news today that just says LSU are firmly globalizing their brand. LSU are going to do a student-athlete study abroad program where 11 Tigers are going to Senegal, which there's some political unrest going on in Senegal right now. There's some protests against the government. Very, very, very draconian, creepy government. Jailing people for voicing their opinions, all sorts of crazy stuff going on, but there's some protests going on. One person was killed, 16 was injured, according to Al Jazeera, the foremost news in the area in Senegal. And Senegal, African country, you know, I feel like if all these 11 Tigers just wear Sadio Mane jerseys in Senegal, they'll be fine. No one will mess with these guys if they're just wearing Sadio Mane jerseys, because Sadio Mane could run for president and win 1 billion times over in Senegal. Basically a king there. And it's just very interesting that LSU are going to have 11 Tigers go abroad to Senegal end of this month, middle to end of this month, and they're going to study abroad. It's very interesting. Going to a lot with the locals there. And, you know, we're talking Makai Wingo's going, West Weeks is going, Emory Jones is going, Chris Hilton Jr. is going. I'm trying to remember all the names on the list. Noah Kane was one of them. Bo Bordelon was another. Slade Roy was another. So you got kind of a mixture of youth and elders heading out to Senegal. And it's a very interesting piece of news. For a lot of people, they're just kind of, meh. I think this could be potentially a big deal for LSU. And not so much as, oh, we're going to win on the field, we're going to recruit so much because of this. I think the recruiting will take care of itself. I think you're going to see a lot of student athletes wanting to be part of a program that allows their student athletes to go on adventures such as this. So I think that's already going to be attractive, and it's already going to take care of itself. But this is going to make these 11 guys better people. They're going to come back to the team with a lot to offer, perspective-wise, maturity-wise. I think it's absolutely fantastic that they're having them do this. I wonder how they figured out who would go, or how they decided who would go. Maybe it was just who could go with the timing and all that. But, you know, it's very, very interesting. LSU going global with their brand, as global as possibly could be done. I mean, I don't really think that Alabama is known that well throughout the world. Yeah, Nick Saban might be a little, but like, there's something about LSU that makes LSU a known brand internationally. That's guys like Odell Beckham Jr., Joe freaking Burrow, Tyrann Mathieu. These guys that just transcend the tags. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. They're known as NFL superstars, but they're also known as, damn, did you see their LSU highlights? I'm not saying that they're in Senegal watching LSU highlights per se, but when they find out about guys, when guys in Nigeria find out about B.J. Ojulari, they're tuning in. When they find out guys in Gambia find out about a guy like Ali Gay, they're tuning in. I think you're going to see more of that continue, and I want to see LSU bring in more international student athletes to the program. I think every season, every offseason, we should absolutely go for at least one or two of these guys. They usually offer quite a lot on and off the field. They're just usually fantastic teammates and high character people. And they represent the brand at the best. And so I want to see that continue. I want to see LSU build that international relationship and really stretch that brand as far as it can go, because this is LSU football. It doesn't get better than this. And anyone who is kind of hopping on that LSU bandwagon right now at the beginning of Brian Kelly's tenure, they're picking the perfect timing, because just beat Alabama with a team that had no business winning 10 games, and now this team going into this next year look like they could be a special unit. All of that with the international branding, the reach that is deepening for LSU as a program. It's all looking very positive right now for LSU football. I know there's, we wanted some transfers in the portal, we wanted some of this, but just relax. This is kind of a quiet off season, different than what we're used to. And that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. That means there's no drama going on. I'm sure there's drama behind the scenes somewhere going on, something. There's a few things we could share with you that would get some people in trouble and some things like that, but you know what? We're not going to do that, and kids are kids. But I just thought you would be blown away by that Senegal trip, 11 Tigers going to Senegal, LSU deepening that global reach.